All right. Hello. I'm just going to put it on the screen now. I'm just going to put it on the screen because I know someone's going to ask.
Oh, my bad. I didn't even go in the chat before we started to hype everybody up like I do every game.
There we go. I'm sure put it up. I just know that's going to give you one of the first questions, so might as well put it on the screen already.
He's in.
Hello, everybody. Honestly, this is a good game to have him for. Double bigs. Timberwolves been up and down. They haven't been great. They haven't been awful. But they have double bigs, and both the bigs are playing like all right this season. Neither of them are been again. The Timberwolves are just Raptors and Bulls West, to be honest.
Are they this year? Even with Anthony Edwards?
They have a brighter future slightly, but they have a higher ceiling, but I mean, they've got the fucking yeah, Jared, you already know. Hello, evening fist bumps. Which Celtics scoring the most tonight? If we guess Tatum every game, we'll be in a good place by the end of the season. So there we go.
Probably Tatum.
Hopefully Porzingis wearing some cool shades. I hope so. Would be sick. Quiz for Sam. So the Celtics are playing the Timberwolves tonight. All right. This also does suck. This we don't have to spend too much time on it. This sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. I finished playing basketball and saw this. Oh, it is. It's not the same knee.
No, which is like worse.
He slammed into somebody's knee. That's why.
I know.
It was a freak thing. What up, man?
Here's what we do with Edwards. Probably have Drew Holiday just clamp the fuck out of him.
Yeah. Take your pick.
Quiz for you, Sam. Who leads the Timberwolves in points? It starts easy. It'll get harder.
Like just down the list?
Yeah, points per game. Number one.
Anthony Edwards.
Yep, 26-2. Number two.
Cat.
Easy. It's still easy. Yeah. 18.6 for Cat. Cat, however, is shooting 39% from the field and 26% from deep.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. And now who is third in points per game? Also taking the third most shots on the team.
Is it Mike Conley?
No.
It's not Gobert.
No, he's fourth. Actually playing all right. He's averaging 12 and 12 and 2.5
Is it McDaniels? Or is someone off the bench?
Bench.
I don't know.
Naz Reid.
Oh, that's an easy one, actually.
Naz Reid is averaging 16 points tonight while shooting 56% from the field and 46% from deep. So be ready. Hello, Dad. Fist bumps. Over under game season. Tatum is not the highest scorer on the teams. Under. I would say under.
Yeah, probably still under. Like, I don't know. Even though he's got all the help and everything,
I think he's going to be the top, and the help is going to spread out. Straight up stole Drew. Agree. Fire. Evening, Lewis. Welcome in. Despite winning off 5 games, Sam Jackson is extremely angry. Yeah, well, we're angry at other things outside of the Celtics. We're an angry pair.
Just perpetually angry.
Not Kyle Anderson. It is Naz Reid. Kyle Anderson this season is averaging 8.8 points, 3.8 rebounds, 4.4 assists. Playing fine. But yeah, I'm excited. I think this should be a fun game. Fun to watch Anthony Edwards play.
I love a nice late start time. Day before I got to go to work. I love it.
Tough. Very tough. I'm feeling good, though. I got most of my writing done before this, so I'm in a good mood.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, not my writing for tomorrow, but I got all the stuff I need to do today done, which is nice.
That's the good part.
All right, let me type the starting 5 in the chat for y'all.
Philip, I'm starting to wish I was sick again.
Here we go. Starting 5 for y'all in the chat.
Shocking.
Yeah, right.
Shocking stuff.
Rob is out for season. Potentially. Could be 2 to 3 months, but he could elect to have the season-ending surgery. Stylord.
It's a good one. Yep. I like that.
KP style, exactly the kind of sickness Sam would enjoy.
I don't know if I don't care for the eye issues. We talked about this on the pod. It's just a lot of this. It's like, oh my god, it's so itchy.
Yeah. Not fun. You guys watch WWE? I do not.
I wish I did.
Not regularly. I like follow it slightly because my brother and my stepdad watch it, but I don't watch regularly. Why do you say you wish you did?
Probably be a lot happier.
Why? I don't. What?
Back in the day, watching it would be so fire, like being a kid. Like
who was your
12.
favorite? Did you watch as a kid or no?
Yeah.
Who was your favorite?
Edge was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great take. That was literally what I was going to say.
Good
Edge
take.
is a goat. He's a goat. What's popping? Hello, RJ.
I'm literally sitting here like scrolling, looking at the popcorns actually as we speak.
Manny says, no lie, I had a stab in my eye last week and it was basically swollen shut. It was rough. Yeah, not very fun. So a week ago, I vomited to work. Went fine. It was awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome. Like you just get to go home and hang out. There is nothing better than that. Especially if it's done for the day. It's not even like an abrasive just battle that you have to deal with. No, you just get to hang out, watch whatever you may want to watch that day, and then you reset.
Loser. My dad likes to call Robert Williams Chris Sale because they're never healthy. It's just a fair comparison.
It's just weird. I don't know how much I buy into the injury prone stuff. Like overall, I think you can have a nagging injury, but I don't know if you as a person can just be like overall made of glass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how can you?
I don't think it's related.
Huh? How can you possibly say that with what is currently happening to Robert Williams?
He banged knees with somebody. It's unfortunate. It's like bad luck. It's not like his body is set up so every time he touches something it breaks. He's not the guy on SpongeBob. Every day I wake up, I break both my legs. That's not Rob.
That's literally what happened, though.
He slammed into somebody else's knee.
My point is, calm the fuck down. First of all, 1, 2. You just said I don't buy it that people can just get hurt by certain people have banged knees before. It doesn't always require surgery, but Robert Williams, it did, and that speaks to he's just an injury prone player. But it can.
I don't know if I believe in the injury prone thing. That's what I'm trying to say. I just think it's bad luck.
But what you are describing as bad luck is just being injury prone. Like injury prone isn't an issue.
I don't think injury prone exists.
But you're not listening to me.
You're just saying the opposite of what I'm saying. You're like, no. I believe in injury prone, and I'm like, well, I don't. You're not saying anything different.
I know, because what you're describing as bad luck is just what people call injury prone. Like bad luck and injury prone, it's a synonym. It's the same shit.
It's not the same thing. Injury prone.
So Gordon Hayward's just unlucky.
Yes.
That's
Gordon Hayward snapping his ankle is a fluke thing. It's not the same thing. Injury prone is a label people put on you. It's unlucky that he happened to hurt his knee again. Now, if it's the same knee, then it is more towards injury prone / nagging injury. Injury prone just means to me that every time someone goes out there, you have to be like, or you assume they're going to get hurt. Like it's on them. It's their fault. I don't think that's fair.
Injury prone is frequently injured or often sustaining injuries is the definition. And so injury prone people are injury prone because they have bad luck and get injured a lot.
The way people talk about injury prone in relation to sports is not by that definition. It's a negative connotation as if there's something physically like there's something wrong with them that they are going to get injured every single time.
I think it could be a mix of both. Like I think Robert Williams probably just has bad knees because he puts a lot of weight on them. The way he plays, he's very springy. Steph Curry may be injury prone because the way he plays and his ankles are like that. Zion Williamson is just the way he plays and his body and stuff.
He's fat.
Injury prone because of that. Like I think it's like I think what you're saying is
this Landon kind of gets it, and I'm not only picking this one because other people are making good points too. But like when I hear injury prone, I think it is people saying this guy is weak or broken, and I don't like that. Or at least for Rob, I don't like it. I don't think it's fair.
I think you're just like I think he's injury prone. He's unlucky because he just keeps getting injured because of the way he plays and the way his body is built.
Sure, fine.
Okay. Anyways, hello everybody in the chat. Hello. Timberwolves tonight. I'm done with the injury stuff. They are likely running a starting lineup of Mike Conley, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, Karl-Anthony Townsend, Rudy Gobert. While the Celtics are rocking their normal starting lineup, obviously. Maybe Jared's right. Maybe we are correct.
Well, if you're lactose intolerant, you're just up the creek.
It's tough. Tough look. I'm putting in the chat what I believe the starting lineup will be. I haven't seen it yet, but this is the starting lineup they've been running since McDaniels has been healthy. So I have to assume this is what they're rocking.
Perennial defensive player of the year.
Yeah, according to Shams. Unfortunate. He's a good defensive player, though. He should be the primary defender on Tatum tonight, if you had to guess. He is a solid defender. So we'll see how Tatum handles that matchup. At the same times, though, it seems like they're just going to attack mismatches when it's on the court. Lamar Stevens minutes tonight, please. Yeah, I'll back it. If you're lactose intolerant, God hates you. Sure. Isn't
My
White out
girlfriend's
tonight
lactose
still?
intolerant and religious.
Show her that. Don't show her that. White is out tonight. Yep, just replace him with Horford, and that's what you're rocking with tonight against the Timberwolves. Question. So the way the Celtics have been playing offense a lot is attacking the mismatch on defense. What do you see as the mismatch on defense tonight? Who are they going to attack? Is it Anthony Edwards? Is it Mike Conley?
It's Gobert, baby.
Is it actually?
Sucks. Well, he sucks, but he's actually having a good defensive season by the numbers. But if you want to attack anybody in a mismatch, specifically on the perimeter, he's the guy. I don't really think Cat moves that well either. He's also like lanky and kind of awkward. But Gobert, I mean, just think of the Steph Curry just spinning him around. That's all I think of. I suppose you could probably post up Mike Conley. Like, I don't know if he's as strong as Drew Holiday.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was going to say have Porzingis stay out on the perimeter and just keep Gobert out of the paint, but then they'll probably put Cat on Porzingis. But at that point, just have Cat post up Towns in the high post and either get to his spot, take a shot, or dish it to somebody else. I also think Tatum is just good enough where he can still attack Jaden McDaniels on the defensive end. Like, Jaden McDaniels is a good defender. He's long. He's very talented on that end. But Jayson Tatum has been playing at another level, so I think he should be there too. We talked about this summer, Jacob. What does Tatum need to be to go with the Celtic? 3 titles and continuing on this trajectory, maybe 4 titles. What are you at?
I forget what my take was. It's really tough to overtake Russell, even though it's funny to say that because people will put Bird over him just because of the difference in eras and there were only whatever many teams. I'd say yes to win at least 3. He's on pace to really do some special things in a Celtics jersey. Youngest player to hit that 10,000 points. He's also been wildly successful in the playoffs, just about as successful as you can be without winning a title. And he's played well in most big games too, so that adds on to it. You got to get at least 3 titles. I think he needs to win an MVP, at least one. I don't know. That's a very interesting question. It's very tough.
Yeah, I don't know. It's tough. Derek White is not playing. Gary said that a while ago, but White didn't end up making the trip. He's not going to be playing tonight. Tonight's the first real test. Maybe. The Timberwolves are fine. I think Sixers game on Wednesday is the first big test. They've been playing really well this season. And I'd like to see how they handle the Embiid matchup.
That's the biggest eyeballs.
So that's my take. Yeah, that's a big game.
Or of the week, of the season.
KP is playing, yes. Maybe Nemi is getting ready for Al's maintenance rest. Nemi Ishiketa is also out tonight, so he won't be playing, unfortunately.
He's gonna have his first maintenance rest on what, Saturday? First back-to-back?
You have to assume, he wouldn't play back-to-backs. So he probably won't be playing Saturday. That's the Raptors game, though, who aren't a very big team, so it probably shouldn't matter too much. Yeah. Let's see. Disagrees. Some upset potential here. Could see, Justin. You never know. And the Timberwolves aren't a bad team. That's my problem. Like, they're I think the West is so talented. Like, the Timberwolves could probably be a top 4 or 5 team in the West, but they could also be out of the play-in. And that's just kind of how it is throughout the entire Western Conference.
We did our Western Conference predictions, and it was just a shit show. I mean, Minnesota's gotten off to a good start. They had a good win over Denver. They've had the number 1 defense in the league so far. So all of those things are promising. I'm all for the defensive teams. I think that translates well into the playoffs. So if they're able to sustain the winning pace that they're on, and the defense, they could be a tough out in the postseason. But we're 5 games in.
Yeah. We'll have to see how it pans out throughout the season. Do you think bench guys will play better tonight? I hope so. So many players had games off. Yeah, tough. I think they should. Hopefully, I think Hauser could play well in the space if the Timberwolves provided. I think Pritchard. I haven't been as concerned with Pritchard as consensus. Like he's not shooting the ball
only misses
well,
every shot.
Yeah,
he's like putting up Julius Randle numbers.
He'll snap out of it. I'm not worried.
Can't even do tour dates. The man's not making any shots. There's no month 0.
Nah. He'll be fine. Players go through shooting slumps. That is what it is. How well does trial by fire approach for most rookies work for Jayson? Jalen could work for Jordan Walsh. I think it's different because at the time Jayson and Jalen were getting those looks, it was a team without expectations of winning a championship. They were able to just kind of throw them in with the rest of the guys and let them make their mistakes. This Celtics team is looking to win a championship, so you can't afford to just give Jordan Walsh a bunch of minutes and like let him make mistakes. Unfortunately, it's just not the way it works right now.
Trial by fire in Maine.
Exactly. Matchup problem for Boston up front. Boston probably wins, but not if they play flat. Yeah, I could see it. I mean, you got 2 bigs. This is the first double big versus double big lineup. Anthony Edwards is he the best player they've played so far this season? Jimmy Butler in Miami, but he didn't play like the star people.
Jimmy didn't really play like Jimmy. But
Halliburton didn't play. Halliburton didn't play. Sure,
Bam had a huge game against them.
I would say Edwards is better than Bam, though. He's one of the best players they've played.
He didn't play well in the opener.
No, I think Edwards is probably the best player they played, in my opinion. But does Ant have top 5 player in the league potential? Ask Henry. I guess.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like these conversations. I don't like the rankings. It's just tough for me to like respect guys until they start like really killing it in the playoffs. That's when people really start talking about this. This whole Team USA hype is like whatever to me.
I think he's good. I think he has the talent. He just has to show it. PP and JB have the same issue. Post back Gibbs right now. Seems like it. Shot making depends on defensive pressure from the opponent. Partially. I mean, obviously, good defense makes it harder to make shots. Better to give trials early in the season. Yeah, but Jordan Walsh isn't going to get trials at all. He's going to get trials in Maine because he's not like he doesn't really have a pathway to being a part of this rotation. I don't think he's too young. He needs to shoot in Maine first, and I think that's what's going to happen. Perkins still thinks Edwards is overrated. Who do you think is guarding Edwards? That's actually a good question. I bet Jaylen Brown gets the matchup, but you could see Drew Holiday doing it. But
I think see Tatum. Tatum takes him. Maybe. Drew Holiday takes Mike Conley. Because you have the double bigs. You just put Jaylen on McDaniels.
Really? Any of the 3. I think Drew says Al will slow him down. Yeah. Maybe Drew and Edwards. Yeah, I think Tatum, Drew, or Jaylen could all take on the matchup and be fine. Naz Reid could be a problem. RJ saying Luke Cornett will save the day. Jacob saying, I know it's hopefully he can repeat it. I know it's early but every year we lose a key guy to injury just before the playoffs. Who could that be this year? Is this team different? Knock on wood. Hopefully it doesn't happen.
I hope so.
Did the Celtics lose anybody to injury last year? Am I crazy? I think they were okay. I mean, Rob was obviously recovering from early season, but I think they were healthy.
I think myself. I don't know.
I think they were healthy going to the playoffs last year. So I think they were all right. So
yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. Jimmy J, brother. He had a kid.
In fairness to Jimmy J, they did mistime the birth pretty bad. Like 2 days off and then...
Shut the fuck up. Don't give him anything to stand on. No, he had a kid. He's fine. Hit the pick. I see it in the chat.
Pre-game pick of the night presented by Smash the Odds at Smash Odds on Twitter. You can follow them for daily free plays. You can pay for the premium plays and get paid for it. Minnesota plus 3.5. Thoughts?
Yeah. No.
No. Say nah. You think Celtics blowout?
I'm not saying blowout, but I think I'll take minus 3.5 for the Celtics. Put it that way. I think the Celtics probably win by like 8-9. Yeah, it's obvious. That's an easy hit. I think the Celtics end up winning by like 8 or 9 points. If you were like pressing me to put a guess down, because they had a win over Denver and they won by a decent amount, but then like their losses are 14 to the Hawks. They lost to the Raptors. I don't know. I'm not as in on Timberwolves yet. I think they'll be all right, but I don't know. I'm a father. I talk from experience. They make millions, not regular people. Jimmy J, this is a fucking terrible take. I'm sorry. They make more money, so they don't get to be a father. Is an awful
Gordon
take.
Hayward missed childbirth. Respect.
Yeah, I very much appreciate you, Jimmy J, for watching, but I can't back that. Malcolm only got hurt against Miami. Yeah, true. Yep, he did get hurt once the playoffs started. Rob and Malcolm were the injury guys last year. Rob was healthy in the playoffs, though. No,
I think he was healthy for the most part.
Yeah,
if I'm not tripping.
It'll be interesting to see another game without White to gauge his impact and effect. I agree. I mean, I said it on the podcast last time. Like, I think they did miss him, but I think they'll be okay. White needs to keep having kids. He gets better every time.
It's true.
Shit, maybe you never know. Maybe be an all-star now. Post kid number 2. Also valid. Do you want to come back with dad strength for Philly? We'll see what happens.
Needs to cook. JJ hate baby. Signs point to yes.
What
Jimmy
happened
J
around
anti-baby.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Burke and Rob has to have surgery on his other knee, and he could miss the whole season. So unfortunate for Rob. He really just can't catch a break. Very tough for him. Coach Tibbs in the chat. At least White won't miss a game for another 9 months. It's true. This is also a good timeline to take note of.
It's true. Yeah. Hope so. Jimmy J's for the kids. He's defending himself.
What a guy like Josh Richardson's on the Heat right now, and I don't think they're gonna look to get rid of him anytime soon. I don't actually know how Josh Richardson is playing so far. I know he was hurt when he played the Celtics.
I haven't heard anything. It's too bad. I like Josh Richardson. That was
he's played in 3 games this year, shooting 22% from 3, so not the hottest of starts. Hopefully, he'll bring it around. Let's see. Why the hate for the new Celtics announcer is because he doesn't sound like Bostonians. I like Drew Carter. I think he's been good.
I think a lot of people have come around on him. I think he's fine. Sounds fine to me.
I enjoy the broadcast.
He's not Brian Anderson. It's a plus. Brian Anderson, the worst of the national announcers.
Not in on the T-Wolves. Gobert, Edward, Cat, Nas. They're fine. Like, I'm not saying they're a bad team, but like, I think they'll probably end up like, I don't know, like 44 and 38, and like the.
Are they Knicks West?
6 seed? Yeah, right. I'm not in on them as
not
like
overly impressed.
Yeah, they're fine. Like I think they could win a playoff series maybe, but like when I'm in on a team, I'm thinking, yeah, probably Eastern Conference Finals, have, chance to get to the finals. So like there are a few teams that I'm fully in on, like ahead of expectations, et cetera, et cetera. I don't think the Timberwolves are going to be as good as some people think they are, but I also don't think they're going to be as bad as some people think they are. I'm very blah. You know what I'm saying? They're just kind of there.
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah, you don't care. They're in Minnesota. Yeah. I mean, nobody's going to care. They gotta have to light the world on fire for people to to care.
Definitely. Sorry. Yes.
Let me tell you something about Jersey Mike's.
Any Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's. Unsurprisingly awesome. Like, you just go into Jersey Mike's, your day's in a turnaround. They Jersey put Mike's the juice on. They put the spices on. Yeah. You ask for pickles.
I get the club sub. Club sub is fucking heat.
Respect.
Yeah. Getting rid of Rob was a great move. Hindsight, 2020. Yeah.
Brad just like leans back in his chair.
Poor guy. You feel bad. Brogdon's been really good this season for the Blazers. He's been like a presence, a calming presence, I should say, for a young team. He's probably gonna get traded by the deadline. He'll go somewhere cool.
Philly.
Yeah, I think Drew will grow on me. I'm just used to Mike. Yeah, I'm also used to Norman, but
it's sad that Mike's leaving, man. I don't want to think about that.
Very unfortunate. Who did Celtics lose to the cap, and who do you like to replace whoever leaves? Honestly, I think they just fucking pay everybody. I don't think they.
Not my money.
Everyone's like, oh, they can't keep the score. I think they just pay, and I think if they lose anybody, they'll like. I mean, Al will be off the books in a couple years. I think maybe you trade like Pritchard if you really need to, but I think they get people to take pay cuts, and I think they rock and they do blah blah blah. So there's that. I can't eat a stuff that's not toasted. Jersey Mike's.
Can you get them toasted at Jersey Mike's? I feel like
you probably can.
All of the juice and the spices, it makes up for the non-toasted. But I am pro toasted sub as well.
No, I agree. I agree with that. Let's see. Can't lose their what? If we win this year, they can trade Al. I don't think they trade Al.
Why would
I
they
don't
do
think
that?
yeah, no. I think they'll be fine. I think they'll just pay the tax and deal with the consequences, to be honest. I wish I could send folks my corner deli sandwiches. They're awesome. Local delis does sound kind of fire. I'll back it. There's this place in Worcester we used to go to when I went to college there called Bushel and Peck. Fire. Very good subs. Very
Yeah,
good.
Italian corner in East Providence, fine establishment.
Big time. Love it. My prediction is Jayson Tatum wins the Massachusetts lottery and accrues to a minimum.
Do you think pros play the lottery? I don't think so.
No, I doubt it. Lottery is for poor people like us.
It would be kind of funny if like a really rich person won the lottery.
Imagine Jeff Bezos wins the fucking
minimum. Yeah, he just wins the lottery. It's like pocket change to him. It's like he finds a nickel on the street.
Right. You know, there's a thing that it is literally someone did like the math and it said the amount of money that would have to be on the floor for it to be worth Jeff Bezos's time to bend over and pick it up is like $200. Like it is literally not worth his time to spend 2 seconds and pick up anything less because he makes more than that a second, which is crazy. Just left Jersey Mike's subs do need to be toasted. Jersey Mike's is great.
Respect though. Respect.
Yeah,
good taste by Judah going to Jersey Mike's.
We're getting Library Jack after the game. Game's
Thank
in Minnesota
God, no.
today, so no. Fuck you.
With the late start.
No. We're getting normal, Jack. I'm here. Don't you worry about it. Ain't White making 18 mil this year, so what's a few more mil to help keep him?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be more
not
than
my money.
More. Yeah,
hey,
I do think.
I'll give everyone a max.
I think he'll probably get up towards 25-30, but we'll see. Jimmy John's any good? I like Jimmy John's too. I have no problem. No qualms.
So they don't really have Jimmy John's near me, but I've had it. Not bad. It's no Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, California L.
Oh, no.
What the hell? Wait a second.
They take them with the wildfires? Toast your subs.
That's so out of pocket.
Steak and cheese, grilled chicken, Italian, top 3 subs. Jersey Mike's, grilled chicken, Philly.
Fire. Oh, shit. Apparently, Jersey Mike's almost went bankrupt in 2018, but they fucking fought back.
God bless, dude.
Thank God. 3 have closed. That's terrible. Gosh. Any new pizza joints in Boston? I can't remember. I have no fucking clue. Halftime.
Sabaro, my favorite Boston pizza joint.
You're a loser.
Halftime is fire.
Pizza Regina. Pizza Regina is good in North End. Shout out Zoran. Let's go C's. Hell yeah.
Yes.
They're becoming California kids on there. All right. We can wrap it up. Right. Any final thoughts before we get on out of here?
I had something. Forget what it was. Dark out early today.
Yeah, don't like it. Not a fan. I like the time of year.
But... I was like, wow, dark.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
D'Angelo's good.
Rather light till 9, no basketball, or dark at 5 with basketball?
Is basketball outside with lights or something?
No. Like the Celtics, the NBA.
Oh, give me the NBA. Yeah. Give me the NBA all day. Perkins looking for 28-0. Thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate it very much. Make sure to subscribe to How About Them Celtics. New pod dropping at 5 a.m. tomorrow. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank you, Landon.
I think that's a real place.
I believe it. I believe it. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thank you. See you guys for the next game. Peace out.